All right, person coming towards you is an Aries. Okay, what do they want? The Six of Swords. Okay, so I feel like this person wants to guide you. They want to be your guide. They want to guide you, lead you. They want to be in the. They want you to let them lead or let them drive. Okay, but the Four of Wands. Okay, they want you to drive. I'm sorry. I'm not really sure what I'm not really sure they want you to drive or they want to drive, but they're coming towards you as the Four of Wands. So I feel like someone doesn't want to do anything. They want you to do. They want you to drive or they want you to guide them. Why? Because of the Six of Pentacles, because you owe them money maybe, or because you're generous, or now the Six of Pentacles in this deck, it's a, I don't know if it's a family tree or the tree of life. So maybe because you have the time, you have the energy, maybe it's not energy, but maybe because you have the money. What is your outcome here? Okay, the Ace of Swords. Their outcome is exactly this doesn't make any sense. Okay, so I feel like somebody wants you to clarify what they mean. All right. Um they want you to drive because you have time or yeah, so someone doesn't make any sense. They're delusional and confused, or somebody wants you to make sense of something for them because of the because okay. Yeah, I feel like somebody wants you to rush through something. Somebody could be trying to rush you. I feel like somebody wants to attack you. I feel like somebody wants you to do something, or somebody wants you to make sense of something that does not make sense so that they can attack you. Somebody is giving you like instructions that do not make sense. You don't have the right instructions. You don't have the right information. You're not going in the right direction. They end up being confused. You end up having clarity, or you end up getting the truth. So I feel like in somebody's attempts to confuse you, they end up bewildered or they end up lost, and now they need you to clarify something for them. I feel like someone does not realize that they are the confused one. They think that you're confused, or like they think that you don't have the right information. Not really sure what the Knight of Swords is doing. What is the Knight of Swords doing before we start the reading? It's like someone's attacking you. It's like somebody wants you to do something. Somebody wants you to drive. And like while you're driving, they take a hold of the wheel and just start, you're like, what are you doing? I thought I was driving. It's like somebody's like, okay, I want to see how you drive this car. I want to see how you do. And like when somebody sees that you're like something is, you're driving something well or something is smooth, they attack you, or they try to take the wheel, and like then you start swerving and someone's like, yeah, you see how you're like, someone's belligerent. What is the Knight of Swords? Somebody could be drunk, but I feel like someone does not want to do anything. They want to be lazy, or like maybe they want to stay home. Let's just try to make this mundane. Somebody wants to stay home and you go out and you do something, you get something. You have the money, you have the wherewithal, you have the clarity. Maybe you have better eyesight, better vision, whatever. When you're driving the car, they're like trying to distract you or make you crash, or they're grabbing the wheel. Now, this is like hypothetical. I have to make it hypothetical because it is. It's like somebody wants you to do something, and then when you start doing it correctly, they feel the need to attack you or like come at you, or like, what is the Knight of Swords doing? Or like somebody wants you to go faster. It's like, I feel like too, somebody may want you to speak, or like I said, somebody wants you to clear something up for them because somebody has a hard time articulating, conveying what they mean, conveying their emotions, just getting the words out, or finding the right thing to say. They want you to do it. You just make something look so easy, so smooth. And then like when you start talking, somebody's cutting you off and like, no, let me say it. It's like, it's almost like somebody wants you to tell them what to say. And I feel like, okay, I'll tell you what to say. Say this. They screw it up. It's like somebody just screws up words or something like that. and someone's like, no, you say it, you do it, Gemini. You're like, okay, I'll say it, I'll do it. And then like when you start talking, someone's like, no, I'll do it. You're like, okay, you do it. I feel like this person wants like to trip you up. They want to say they want to compare you to them, or they want you to be like, oh, you see what it's like to, yeah, you see what it's like to choke. You're like, no, I feel like you don't choke, even though the Knight of Swords is your card. This is like, I feel like you have grown up into the King of Swords, because the Knight of Swords is a card that moves fast. They talk fast. They come up with ideas fast, words fast. Like they just have access to words. Now it doesn't, maybe this is you or something like that. It could be another Gemini, but I feel like maybe somebody talks fast. They're quick-witted. They're quick. I feel like you're more calm. You're more smooth. You talk more slowly. You take your time. You're not in a hurry. It's like somebody's racing, or somebody like wants to race you, or somebody like wants to get something out before you. It could be another Geminian. Or like somebody's like, yeah, I'm faster than you. I'm fast. You're slow. You're like, yeah, I take my time. So I feel like somebody's very excited to talk to you. Like this could be a debate. I don't feel like it's a debate though. I feel like somebody's trying to confuse you. Like arguments are meant to mislead. It's like somebody talks fast and they come at you fast, and they throw words at you, and then like you pause and you like, you respond in like this very careful way. And someone's like, bah, and then it's like, yeah, what is the Knight of Swords? Somebody does not want you to be able to convey what you're trying to say or get the message out. They want you to go faster, talk faster, do it faster, so that you come off belligerent or like you don't know what you're talking about. Wow. This person is like the Knight. This happens a lot. The Knight of Swords clarified by the Knight of Swords. It's almost like somebody doubles their words. They start using like even bigger words. Like they start compounding words. Like, yeah. And that like they're coming at you. It's like you're like using one syllable words, or you're using like simple language. And like they start using, okay, I'm going to use a bigger word than you. And then like even bigger word. There's like, now they're like compounding the words and like using words you don't know. It's like, what was that? What'd you say? Well, can you say that again? So like, oh, you don't know that word? You're like, no, I don't really talk like that. I'm like more simple or whatever. So I feel like you have like Aquarius, a lot of like Aquarius energy. Like you don't compete to talk. It's like you don't really know that many words. Like you keep it real simple when you talk to people. Yeah, someone's like they have a bigger vocabulary than you. It's like they're asking you to explain something. Someone's like, yeah, explain this, and then like when you start explaining it, it's like they turn up their intelligence, and you just keep it simple. It's like, yeah, one word answers, one syllable words. I feel like something is not that drastic or that serious, or someone's like a know-it-all. What is the Four of Wands? This person. It's like you excite them. It's like they start off calm, and then like when you start talking, it's like somebody has to cut you off. They have to get something out. Oh, I forgot that. Because they think they talk so fast. They move so fast. It's like somebody says a lot. They may say a lot without saying much, but they say a lot when it's their turn to talk. And then like when you start talking, you said like this amazing cool shit because you're going slow and like you're processing thought. It's like they're like, yeah, me too. And let me tell you about this. You're like, yeah, what's up? So I feel like it's either because you have significant Aquarius placements or Taurus placements. Like you're like, when you talk, it's like very slow and deliberate and like on purpose. You don't have to say a lot. And someone's like, oh, I had that idea too. Me too. You're like, okay, cool. What was the Four of Wands? So I feel like you make it very hard for someone to compete with you. You just slow them down, or like you let somebody have it. I mean, you're the Gemini though. I feel like somebody wants to out Gemini you or something like that. What is the Four of Wands? Yeah, it could be a lot of people. It could be your family, or it's like you could be in front of an audience. Okay, yeah. So I feel like somebody is excited by an audience. They get excited when they're in front of people. People are watching. I have to be smarter than this Gemini. it's because of like, you know, the energy that you carry, because of statistics, and you know, you're a Gemini, you're brilliant, you're quick, you're the Knight of Swords, you're supposed to be this and that, and you're supposed to be, you know, you're supposed to have a speech impediment and all this stuff. So someone's like, yeah, people are watching, let's go, let's talk about this. It's like somebody gets excited by an audience. This is like Nine of Pentacles. That's kind of like what you're coming up as. Yeah, so somebody, I feel like somebody, when there's people watching, when there's people around, somebody quickly goes into like this competitive mode with you. Because there's people watching, they have to one up you, or what is the Six of Swords? Wow, so you double it up too. It's like you're mirroring this person. You just compound your calmness. It's like they compound, they level up on their intelligence, or they start talking even faster, or they start like compounding the words, and you're just like you do the same thing. You just get even more calm, or you get even more smooth, or I feel like you go both ways too. Like the Six of Swords is going, yeah, like this Knight of Swords only goes one way. So it's like you can see both sides, and so it's easy for you to kind of like, maybe you can even see why somebody's competing with you. You're like, yeah, you're competitive. You like really have a lot to say. So I feel like somebody enjoys talking to you because yeah. Okay. What is the Six of Pentacles? This is why they're doing it. Like you're okay, so on a mundane level, I'm getting a double helping, or a double serving, or seconds. I see you eating twice a day, or ordering 2. All right, that's really petty, but yeah, so I see you ordering 2 of something. All right. Okay, the Empress. Someone's trying to impress a Virgo. You have 33. That's like luck, double Jupiter. Yeah, so I feel like there's a Jupiter placement here. I don't see any majors except for this one. So it could be a Jupiter in Libra. Yeah, so like you're very logical, like, you know, I feel like logic and reason like kind of is like the forefront of your mind. Like you lead with logic and reason. So yeah, Jupiter in Libra. So it's like, could be a Gemini trying to one up you. It's like you don't have to say much or do much. You break something down, like one answer, one word, and like you just, even without trying, it's like somebody wants to talk to you. Somebody wants to maybe like debate or have a conversation with you or something like that. You don't have to say much, especially like Jupiter and Libra is like that. Libra is like really good at just breaking things down. It's just like they listen, and then like they synthesize, and then they just like come up with something. It's very simple. Now this could be you. Now again, there's your okay. Now there's your major right there. Okay, what is the Ace of Swords, your outcome? I feel like somebody's trying to impress this girl or something like that. Okay. Wow. I wasn't expecting that, Gemini. You're gonna let them have it. I'm not gonna say what I want to say because I feel like that's just not you. You're gonna let them have it. You're gonna let somebody win. Yeah. What's the Five of Swords? Yeah. All right. What is the Seven of Cups? The fact that I pulled this card and like the Strength card, the King of Wands, you're just not the type of person to gloat in this situation. You're not. That card came up and I just felt resistance. Like, don't even say it. Like, that is so you right now. It's like, yeah. What is the Seven of Cups? their outcome. Yeah, they're gonna keep they're gonna keep using reverse psychology on you and twisting your words and taking your words out of context and um like just bending your language or just bending what you say to try to, I don't know. I feel like somebody wants to impress somebody. They're using you as an example. Somebody's using you to impress somebody else. Like, look what I'm doing to this Gemini. Look at, somebody takes your words out of context, or they just bend what you say. They're trying to impress somebody or whatever they're trying to do. Okay, you have the Tower, and then you have the, yeah. Someone's like, someone's very insecure. I mean, you may be egging this person on, actually. Maybe, like, that's kind of feel like someone's triggered by you. You trigger someone. I feel like your silence triggers somebody. Like, the Five of Swords, like, your silence is a trigger. Like, it's like you don't really feel the need to say anything or do anything. What's the Five of Swords, please? I just kind of feel like something's over here. Like, you just want to move on. I feel like someone's not going to let you move on until they feel like they've won. All right, what is the Five of Swords and the Chariot? We're going to switch back to the black and white. What is the Five of Swords? You're just waiting. You're just waiting until somebody feels like they've won so that you can move on. This person has not. They still feel like bothered. So they're still going to do whatever. They're still going to do something. Okay, what is the Five of Swords? Your outcome here. Yeah, it's just something. I feel like in this situation alone, you have matured to the point where you're just not going to react anymore. This is a very low energy. I mean, this is the same energy, but this is like just bigger. I mean, they're both Leo energies, but I feel like in this situation, you have matured. It's like you're not going to just keep reacting to the same thing. It's like I mean, you can't just keep reacting to the same thing. Like eventually something gets old. So it's like, you're just not gonna say anything. You're not gonna. It's just like, it's old. Okay, yeah. What is the chariot? I feel like you want to move on. It's time to move on. What is the Chariot card? Or you're just not gonna react to that anymore. It doesn't get to you anymore. I feel like, yeah, the situation has gone on long enough for you to like become the King of Wands. It's like, what is the Chariot? Yeah, I just don't. It's I feel like somebody thinks that you're trying to be impressive, or somebody is just like, I don't know. What is the Chariot card, please? Yeah. Okay, so it could have been a breakup here. So you're going through a breakup or a divorce, or like you're separated from somebody, and like they're still kind of upset about it, or they're still gonna somebody's gonna keep doing something. I mean, it works for so long. It works. What's the Five of Wands? This person. Okay, so once you clarify something for them, they're gonna keep doing something petty. But I'm getting like a debate here over something that's true. So I feel like you're telling the truth, and somebody wants to debate over that, over something that's true, or it's like something ends up being true in the end, but somebody just wants to argue about it or debate about it or go back and forth about it one more time, or somebody just wants to turn I saw the wheel. It's like you're honest, you're genuine, something is true and real, and like whatever. Somebody knows it's true. They just don't want you to be right. Yeah, it's like they just. It's the Ace of Swords. You may come up with like a really idea or like a really cool way to explain something, and then somebody takes it. it, you're like, okay, whatever you want, man. I kind of, somebody feels like you owe them something. Like if this is like a breakup or separation or divorce, somebody feels like you owe them. Like you're indebted to somebody. I don't know why, but someone's like, yeah, you're indebted to me. You owe me. Like all your good ideas are mine. You're like, all right, have them. As long as at some point I can move on. Someone's like, no, never. It's because they need you to continue clarifying what doesn't make sense to them, and then they say, okay, now I can make sense of it. Okay, now I'm going to say that. Okay, what about this, Gemini? What is the Ace of Swords? I feel like somebody wants you to be bothered by that. They're like, somebody wants you. It's like somebody wants you to feel used and abused, and when really you're just making things that don't make. You're just clarifying things that don't make sense to this person. They're like, yeah, I'm using you. Not really. It's like you don't know. You don't make any sense, and I'm making it clear. And you're still up. You. This person feels used, or they feel like you're abusing them, or they feel like you owe them something. They feel like you owe them that much. You owe them clarity. I feel like you're giving them clarity. And then they're like, well, I'm stealing your ideas. They're not really stealing your idea. That's what I'm saying. I feel like you're like, yeah, I know. I just want to move on. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm just trying to like, I feel like you're like, I don't need clarity. They do. Yeah, I know. It's just like somebody is just like, I don't know. I'm trying to like just drag this out. What is the ace? So yeah, the 9 of Pentacles. Again, there they are again. This person's relentless. Okay, what is, okay. Okay, you have behind. All right, someone's stuck in the past, and you have be productive. Yeah, I feel like you're working, or like you're maturing. You're just growing up because the situation is like warranting that. I feel like you have moved on from a breakup or some type of heartache or whatever, or some type of pettiness. It's almost like somebody is petty in order for you to say, hey, don't be petty. Do it like this. Somebody wants a reaction in the sense of they want to be corrected. I feel like someone does not want you to move on. I feel like you already have. It's something does not hurt you anymore. You don't care. It's like when someone says, oh, someone's stealing your ideas. You're like, they're not my ideas. I'm just here to give clarity. Yeah, I feel like they're not your ideas or something. Yeah, you have just friends. Okay, you have sex therapy. So I feel like somebody's trying to impress this girl. Yeah. This is your friend, I guess. I don't know. We'll leave it there.